Well, hello. If you chose this one, it is the full moon in Cancer on Western astrology, but it can be anywhere you are that you resonate with it in a time period, so forth and so have you. But during this channeling, I immediately heard the song. I feel the rush, da, 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 da. I feel the rush, da, 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 by Janelle Monáe, and that's immediately what I'm still hearing in my head. Cause you got this feeling. Ooh, when you cross, I don't know what it is, but that's what I was channeling with you guys. But I also obviously channeled other stuff, but it's still very strong and prominent. So it's like something is giving you this excited rush. It could be someone, because it is a song about someone else, but yeah, let your sun become to my moon. Yeah. And with this also being on the full moon, it's being on a Monday, which is led by Cancer energy, or moon is led, you so forth and so happy, whatever. Um, the full moon being in Cancer on a moon Monday, it's gonna be extra like potent in this energy for fourth house, for home, for relationships, for the comfort of your own body and how you feel within it and around it. And the definitely is very prominent for you because I also got dance, freedom, happy. And it just was a sense of you just feeling that a little bit more in your body, a little bit more comfort, especially with this saying a personal issue reaches a resolution. I'm hearing it's not just with someone else. I'm hearing this is also with yourself. Maybe the way that you look at yourself, the way that you think about yourself, even the way that you act around yourself or feel about yourself, it's going to reach a resolution in a sense of maybe you find out why you maybe think that way or feel that way, or just you listening to affirmations and one day you wake up and realize like I am her. I am him. Like I do look great. I do feel good. I love myself. I smell like you're just even not just on physical, but it's like I like the way that I handled this conversation. I like the way that I handled this outcome. I like the way that I processed this emotion a little bit better and was able to actually get down to the root of it. It's gonna be those situations as well where it's very within your own body, within your own self. And again, not saying it can't be without relationships, especially with this song coming in. You're feeling the rush of it and the rush of the emotion. And like, look up the lyrics to the song, like your sun will come to my moon. So it is really like a reflection of that. So for the energy of the Cancer moon to be such in its reaching that resolution, it's here, like it's at that peak, it's at that dive. It is very powerful. It is very much in a sense of you recognizing that you are in every relationship in your life. You are in every aspect of your life, in every choice of your life, or no choices that you decide not to make and just let things fall where it may. You are in every aspect of your life. There is no removing yourself out of it. And you're coming to this realization to how you think about things, how you react with things, how you feel about things, and not trying to have such a sense of control over it and allowing things to just be and happen and feel. And you're recognizing that as long as I feel comfortable and at home with my body and myself, even with its changes, even with its ups and downs, even when I don't feel like I'm that good looking today, whatever it is, it's just like I'm still feel safe enough to rely on myself. If I was to trip, I'm okay with catching myself. If I was to fall, whether that be physical, spiritual, mental, or anything. And we also got earth shaking, earth shattering. It was almost like a question. And it's like, is this an earth shattering moment? Is this really like an earth shaking moment? This realization about myself, me and my life, my relationships, my choices. Is it really like that prominent? And with this song, just keep coming in. I feel the rush. It is. It just, you feel the rush of how you recognizing your new perspective and your new outlook on how you see yourself, how you view yourself, how you interact with yourself and around other people. It is very earth shattering. It is very like shaking and moving. And no matter what this sense is in a revelation of, you're recognizing like this isn't a means of the power of itself. We also got shock, but not shocked. And that gave with the information that you're finding out. And I'm hearing that this, it may be that relationship, especially with us having that Mars in retrograde in Cancer. It could just be the way that you handle responsibilities, your strength to go ahead and do stuff, your determination, your output. And it's just like, I'm shocked, but not shocked that that was going to happen. I'm shocked, but not shocked that that was the outcome, because it's kind of given that. And it's like, well, I know where to put my responsibilities, where to put my thoughts, things of that sort. Like, I know where to outlay it now. I'm not so overwhelmed by the feeling. We also got boom, release, and tower. So it's letting me know that it is going to be like a big old, like a big spark, but it's going to lead to a release. That leads to a tower moment that allows you to allow the unexpected to happen. The way out there happen. Because again, with this, you're coming to terms with, this is if life was the longest thing I'll ever do, and this is the only body I get to do it in, I gotta be okay with that. I gotta be in love with that. I gotta be sure of that. I gotta be acknowledging of that. Like, I have to be okay with, no matter where my body is, no matter where my mind is, no matter where my spiritual practices are, my friendship, I have to be okay with where I am at the beginning, middle, and end of the day. And you're starting to get more sure and confident in ourselves. And when you are confident in your own body, you're okay with approaching things in your home life, in your comfort, your discomfort, how you handle relationships, in your own home stability. It allows you to be a little bit more prominent in them, a little bit more upward and upfront in them, because you are more upward and upfront with yourself. You're more prominent in your own life, how you care about yourself, how you think about yourself. And it pushes in that to the point where you feel this rush. Your sun is matching your moon. And that's funny because I got a sun and a moon in Cancer, but it's in a sense of allowing this true, like, opening and release of being like, I'm shocked, but I'm not that shocked. And the reason why I'm saying that, as well as, like I said, you may be listening to affirmations, you could be doing your daily routine a little bit differently, or actually having a daily routine. You could be more into your spiritual practices, getting to know yourself a little bit more on that level than just the physical. You could be looking at yourself more, thinking about what you're wearing. It's those things where you have been taking those steps. And like I said, it's going to feel like it's overnight, but it has been daily. It has been nightly that you have been practicing these things, putting forth these things. Like, actually, the next time somebody asks me that, I'm going to say no. And then you say, like, oh shit. And the next time it comes a little bit easier, where you don't have to even tell yourself, you just know, like, you're going to say no to that. Or like the next time, like, I want to set it up, this is what I'm going to do. Not even going to ask anybody else their opinion. This is what I know I want to do and what I want to say. And then it just becomes more easier. It's you taking those steps in your own personality for how you want to operate in your own body. And that's going to come outward with it in itself. So yeah, with this dance, this I feel the rush, this happy, this freedom, it's the booms, like the shackles off my feet so I can dance. It almost feels like that release of like, wow, actually am okay with the transitions of my mind and my body and soul that it goes through, especially if you know Cancers or just water signs, period, the emotions that they go throughout the day is like, you really are okay. But especially Cancers being led by the phases of the moon, in a sense, it allows you to recognize that that's what your body is doing. That's what your mind is doing. That's how it operates. It's that fourth house energy of life is going through transitions, but I need to make sure that I am safe and secure myself. That I know these feelings coming in and what to do with them, how to process them. I know when an obstacle comes, especially with it being cardinal energy, I know how to start it. I know how to complete it. I know how to get it done. Maybe I need to walk sideways like that crab energy. And just, I can pivot and move. And with this tower moment coming in, I'm drawn to do tarot cards for you guys. With this tower moment coming in, it is letting me know, like, it is going to be that boom release. Like, tower moments are just, I want to say, essentially, depending on what they come in and come out of, it's just something that is unexpected, something that now it's like, really, you really got to do it. You got no other choice. If you ask for a release and people that aren't for you, jobs and opportunities that aren't for you, and stuff start falling away, those are tower moments. This card came out before I can even get it in there. You are very close to achieving your goal. Gibeus moon, and it looks so big in the sky, so like prominent and huge in the sky. And like I said, with the full moon being in Cancer on this Monday, which is a moon day. I don't believe that is considered a gibbous moon, but obviously I'm going to go ahead and check on that, and it will be in your shorts. I didn't tell the first reading that, but I'm telling you that. Second part will be in the shorts. We're not going to put everything in here because I want to get a little bit deep into it, and then that'll be a second part. But you get it, you got it, it's good, okay. Um, so with taking that in, it's this realization that you're very close to achieving your goal, and with you being very close to achieving your goal, they want you to be comfortable in your body. No imposter syndrome, no doubt, no fear. Releasing that, I'm calling it a tight booty hole feeling, where it's like it's really like tight. And you're like, I don't feel comfortable. This ain't right. Something is not shifting in my spirit that it should be. But yeah, we got emotions are running high. Super moon on the back of the card. Yes, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. That's so funny because in the song says, "Let your sun become to my moon," or something like that sort. I'm going to look up the lyrics because it's, like I said, it's been very prominent in there. Let me go ahead and pull it up. But with this, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Like I said, you are going to be tapping into that solar plexus energy that, like, I know who I am. I know what I can and can't do. I know what I want to do. I'm speaking on that. I'm leading my life. I have the courage, the power, the strength to actually lead my life and to do that. And I'm very happy and proud to say that. Like, and I'm hearing like, you're okay to make those mistakes, those hiccups, those like, oops, I meant, like I said, if when you trip, you're okay with being able to catch yourself, to take that accountability, to get that set. Let's go ahead. It is called The Rush. Let me see. Yes. Where are you? See, this is why you should look up lyrics. Because I was saying, feel your sun, come to my moon. She says, feel your ocean, come to my moon. This is why you look up lyrics. This is exactly why you look up lyrics. Because what you hear may not be what it is. Because for the longest time, I also thought in that one Nicki Minaj song, she said, I'm a die-hard dyke, Bruce Willis. And that's not what she says. But that's what I thought she said for years. But listen to the song still. Really good song. It's about having the rush of a rush. Okay. Adjustments are required. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But with this, confidence is your key to success with this new moon in Leo. Like I said, you're okay with making mistakes, just like I did, because I could have swore she said something, but it wasn't the sun, and that's okay. We recognize that. We got bring love into the situation, but it came out in reverse in new moon in Aquarius. So that's, you feel like with the expansion of your love in this, especially with this, adjustments are required coming in right before this being in reverse, is letting me know that you feel, don't, because the other Leo card in this deck is don't let pride be your downfall. Like, it doesn't say that it's that, but it's pretty much so. It's like once you tap into this, allow yourself to recognize that. Bring love into the situation, and not only for others, but for yourself. Because with this Tower moment coming in, when you being very close to achieving your goals and you having this confidence, this burst, allow yourself to bring love into the situation when this Tower moment does happen. You know, in a sense of not losing self, don't let self down. Let self down. That's not what I wanted to say. You feel like you let yourself down, especially if you're very close to achieving your goal. You feel like you're going to mess it up. They really want you to get comfortable in your body. Feel this release in your body. And this album is called The Age of Pleasure. Okay? So listen to it. It's just, I got that feeling. I wish I could play it, but baby, we ain't got money for that yet. We ain't got money for that yet. But it's in a sense of they want the rush. They want the rush. And this could be with the relationship, especially with, like I said, this being about that, and you maybe wanting to get into a relationship. This is it's not turned to a fucking Ooh, alrighty. Because y'all know I like, but anyway, I'm going with this spirit. It could be with a partner or somebody that you wanting to be a partner. You're feeling the rush and you're feeling this confidence to allow that to be the success. Like you're like, I want this person. I'm gonna actually do it, and I'm gonna take the first step. I'm gonna take the, and that could be your goal. And I always like to say, because I don't feel like I have a pick me audience, because I'm not a pick me. We would rather be alone 100 million times before we go ahead and decide to change ourselves completely for a motherfucker. Okay, rather be him, her, they, them, whatever. Okay, so I always gotta say, not in a pick me way, but in the sense of like you are more open to saying, I do want love. I do want romantic relationships. I do want platonic relationships. I do want a strong connection with my family, whatever it is. And that also leads to fourth house energy, home energy. You are way more comfortable with saying that, like the four of wands, and you are more invigorated to say that, like, I'm recognizing that. And the adjustments that are required is you bringing love into the situation, realizing, I do want this. I do, for some of you, feel like I need this. Like, I want to feel the rush. It literally says, I want the rush. I want the rush. Yes, yes, but it's, I love it. It's just, I keep wanting to reference it when I reference it and play the song when I play the song, but it's like also like that's kind of how you feel. And they want you to make that decision. So be comfortable with your body so that way when you are putting yourself out there, you do recognize what you do and don't want, how you do and don't feel, how that operates for you and with you, and what that means. Because with this meaning in reverse, you feel like you have to, let's see, take love out of a situation, be straight logical, like this is my list, this is what I need, to the point that you may lose the fact of the joy, the fun, the freedom, the happiness, the release of everything, and of allowing you to feel that maybe with someone else, in the way that you are feeling with yourself. Now, if you are newly discovering that you like feel like I'm really not ready, that is also allowing yourself to allow those adjustments to be there, because that is still going to be your confidence of recognizing, no, thank you. I'm on me right now. No, thank you. I'm cool. That is also where your confidence is key. And that's still bringing love into the situation. That's loving yourself. Caring about yourself to recognize, I'm not going to play with them. I'm not going to play with me. I'm not going to try to develop these things. So for some of you, the adjustment is required is recognizing, yes, I do want this, and I'm okay with admitting this and saying this out loud. It allows me to get close to my goal. For some of you, the adjustment required is realizing, no, I don't want that. My goal is completely different. I want a better spiritual practice in life. I want to dive deeper into that. I want to get more focused on my career and the drive for that. But with this, this Cancer energy, it is the way that you feel about yourself and your home and your relationships involved in that, and creating a stable life, a stable home, secure. Because people be forgetting, Cancers love stability, baby. That's why we you know, you see them crabs, they be like having a knife. Yeah, dude, fuck around. I know you trying to fuck with me. I know you're trying to boil me alive. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. The energy is gaining momentum. Yes, you guys are right there, baby. You're right there. You are so close. You are right there. But the energy is gaining momentum. Yes. You're just, some adjustments are required. And I'm really like, I really keep saying it because I really feel it and I know it's there. It's the adjustments are the way that you feel and think about yourself and what you can and can't do. Yeah. Ace of Swords, supreme strength, inner strength, courage. Then you got the Four of Swords. Maybe you feel like you've been through so much that with this, that's why you said, I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. Like, I know I've been doing this, but they want you to recognize, like, take happy and pride in it's like, you did this, you got yourself here, you lost that weight, you gained that weight, because people like to do both. You know, you're going out more, you're staying in more. People like to do both. You gave away clothes, you bought clothes. People like to do, it's just, you understand what you do and don't need, what makes you feel a sense of yourself. You're sleeping more, you're looking at yourself like, you're okay when you get angry. You're okay when you get sad. You're okay when you get mad. You're okay when you're nervous. You're okay when you feel unsure. You're like recognizing, like, these emotions are here to guide and lead me. And that also leads to confidence for yourself and allowing, like, when I need to make adjustments, especially within the animal deck, Leo is about having supreme, like, inner spirituality and recognizing they can make a change in their life at any time. And they're very well respected and very well loved for that. And like I said, you're taking this leadership role in your life. And for you to get the sun and the moon essentially, and like I said, I was mishearing those lyrics, let your sun become my moon. And obviously the moon is a reflection of the sun, but not really, because when it goes dark, where the fuck is it? Like, bitch, we do our own shit. But anyhow, anyway, I can get into that story all the time, but we're not this time. But with the sun and the moon coming in, they really want you to have this combination of feminine and masculine energy in a sense, and taking that role of recognizing I am both. And just like with this Aquarius energy, which is a water barrier, you're able to pour into your emotions, change your emotions when need to. Yes, baby, you made it through the wilderness. I almost said the wrong lyrics. No, I made it through. I ain't singing that good today, okay? I just got over a cold. So, oh, God, it was just bad. But yeah, with this Seven of Wands, which is also this fire energy, which is very fast, which just means it's coming in weeks, days. Possibly with this Wands energy, 7 weeks, 7 days. It's a sense, yes, it's this merriment. It's this Three of Cups coming in. And this Five of Cups coming in and saying, like, this is why they want you to bring love to the situation. Because it could be something that's going on, like I said, with your relationships, your home life. But when you're comfortable with yourself, you're recognizing with yourself. And like I said, even with this shock, but not shocked, and it could be someone else or something else, you're recognizing, like, I recognize the part that I played in this and the part that I didn't play in this, and I'm coming into this proud and happy to allow myself to get there. Right? And with this being possibly a job, did you want to come out? With this possibly being a job or things of that sort, it's a sense of recognizing, like, I need to adjust the way that you saw me, or the way that you felt like you can see me. Mm. And if you know, we're on our final fourth quarter and like the work period. So with this being the third quarter moon, it's like with this coming out of the Seven of Wands, it's like you know that you can't go back. You know that what is needed now needs to be changed. I need to bring love into the situation now. I can't go back and try to bring love into the situation later. And I need to have confidence in recognizing what I need to change, what I needed to change, whether that was within myself or in other people. Not with other people, or with other people. Sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Because I cannot control other people. And I think you also realize that too as well, especially with the Three of Cups. They're all so different, and their differences allowed them to come out of the fish's mouth, to get to the top, to have this freedom. Like, you're recognizing, I don't need to do this anymore. And this is near the bottom with the bring love into the situation. I don't need to yell, scream. I don't need to be yelled at and screamed at. Like, things are spilled, things are broken. I feel like love is lost, is no longer here. Like, but we still have two cups that we can sit down, have a conversation, and think about. And work with. Especially with this Page of Swords. Like I said, you are allowing yourself to release and find a way to follow your intuition, to trust in yourself, to lead yourself, the Seven of Wands right on top of it, out of something. Like, the way that these cards look, in a sense of, like, it's almost like it's telling a story. Like, you recognize, I don't need to do this because this is where it's leading, where I'm not bringing love into it. But if I follow my intuition, my gut, my heart, and recognize what I've come out of, what I've been through, it allows me to bring love into it. It allows me to bring grace into it, understanding into it. Yeah. What else do you have for your Spirit? What else do you have here for the full moons in Cancer? Yeah, you're recognizing, you're not staying up at night anymore. Like I said, you're recognizing, where is this coming from? Where's this anxiety? You're recognizing, I'm so close to my goal, I don't want to be out of body once I reach it. I'm so close to reaching my new place. I'm so close to reaching my new friendship. I'm so close to reaching new communication. I'm so close to reaching new prosperity and whatever it is. You're like, I don't want to stay up at night and deal with this. It's happening. And how it's going to happen is realizing, like, my personal issues are reaching a resolution, whether it be in family and home life or personal life or recognizing I played a part in either way it goes, and how I let myself here, that's also going to make me achieve my goals. And I'm healing, I don't want anxiety over it. I feel like Spirit One should really transmute that fear into that happy, into that dancing, into recognizing that freedom. Like, boom, this knowledge, releasing everything and recognizing that this is just a tower moment of your manifestations. So bring love into the, bring calm into it, bring tenderness, because they don't want you up and worried about this. Because you are very close. You are very close, especially with this Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. You are leaning yourself out of something that has not been working for you. Like I said, whether it's the way that you think about yourself, feel about yourself, talk to yourself, interact with other people in regards to yourself. It is really about your home being your first body. Yes, Scorpio energy, eighth house energy, right? The death is something, and realizing you cannot go back inside of the womb because you already are birthing something new. So adjustments are required. She got her foot on the baby. What you do, you have to have your foot on the situation, good at good footing, good at the retrospect. And 8 is about that endless possibilities, that endless growth, that infinite sight, going into the depths of that. Just going really into the depths of your soul, like to feel the rush, like you feel this rush. And then I want you to mistake this rush for fear, anxiety, worry, doubts. Things aren't going to happen. It's getting way too close, and maybe something doesn't look like the way you feel like it's supposed to look. But your confidence is your key to success. You knowing that it's all going to work out in the end. Because if I'm at the resolution of everything and maybe just some slight adjustments are required, yeah, maybe I just need to wait. Because if I know I'm coming out, because I'm trusting in my intuition and my faith, and we're at a death, we're at an end, maybe I just need to wait. Maybe I need help and support, a mindset, a different perspective. Yeah, we got Temperance energy, Sag energy. And you know what's so funny? Sag is actually exalted in Cancer. Like the Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, and we're in Sag year. So we're in Sag year, and it's exalted in Cancer, and this is Cancer from everything is going to be exalted. Like I said, Gibeus moon, it's like it's so close. Everything is so bright for you right now, and they don't want this brightness to be like a deer in the headlights. Very animal energies too. The lion, I'm like, I'm calling the lion, then the lion book, then I'm seeing the deer in the headlights. It's just very animal energy. She even has like an animal at her bed. So animals can be very present and prominent for you. But yeah, with this Temperance energy, especially with it being on this side towards us, like I said, it's telling a story. Like the Page of Swords, that's where it's going to. It's going towards Temperance to balance all of this, your spirituality, your practicality, yourself, like your affirmations, what you've been saying, your routines, everything that you've been doing, it's coming into fruition. So don't stay up at night worried about this, fearing this, doubting what you can and can't do. Yes, because you're using your emotions, you're using these old cups to create something divine. You're okay, because right now they really want you to be just a tinge delusional. And and on the other, because I think of this in a sense of like Pisces energy, especially with that fish reading of black light, being just a little bit daydreamy, like allowing your brain to expand, be as bright and big as the Gibeus moon of like what could happen. It's so crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna bring. I don't know what I'm gonna create. And they want you to just allow that. So the hangman is really working in your favor. And whatever does come up, especially with personal issues and resolution, and I almost thought this was a love reading, but this is it's not, but it is. But if this comes in regards to relationships and you find out something or you get information on something or recognition of how it may or may not have been functioning in the way that you need or want, bring love into the situation, bring healing into the situation, bring grace, bring understanding. Allow that to happen, because if it's here and it's very bright, like you're not going to be the only one that sees it, right? You're not going to be the only one that recognizes it. So adjustments are required if that's what it is. But with this Seven of Cups, yeah, tap into a little bit of that delusion. And Seven of Cups is Libra energy, right? Partnerships, harmony, harmonious. There we go again. Fish. Pointing out the fish. Yeah, something with animals. Maybe being around animals, near animals, paying attention to the animals in your life, what they feel or have to say about you. The fuck? Feel or have to say about you? I don't know what that's about. Yeah. When this kind of came in like sideways almost, so we'll have it up right now. But we got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, don't allow, when you recognize, allow yourself to stay rooted. Because I feel like with this, don't get too into that cocky hoarder, it won't work out attitude. Or even not even like the cocky hoarder with this Nine of Swords coming in and this Four of Pentacles coming in. Yeah, don't get into like things are going to go wrong. I have to get into survivor mindset. Have to get into what the hell? It's like things are switching up everywhere. What the fuck? Let's get it there. Let's get it there. Come on now. Um, do not get caught up in what it looks like. They really want you to not get, so they really want you to tap into this Seven of Cups, get in this Page of Swords, like tap into like recognizing it, like, because the way this person got out of the wilderness was by leading themselves, right? Tapping onto what they did and didn't have, and then recognizing, okay, but what do I have inside of me? What can I change? What can I shift and I move? Because I can't go back inside of the womb. There's more that needs to come. And I don't want the stress and strife. Yeah, with the three of swords, I don't want the stress and strife. It could have been a heartbreak. It could be a heartbreak that comes. But don't get into this poverty mindset, scarcity mindset. And yes, we do know what is going on in the world, baby. Don't we know? But just allow yourself to operate in a function of, I'm in the world, but not of the world, and I will not be subjected to the limitations of this world. Especially now with the Queen of Pentacles coming in. This Capricorn energy coming in. 10 energy coming in. Completion energy. Like you have the affluence, you have the growth. You may just need a little bit more help, some outside help, some different perspective, right? Yeah, don't hold that in. Do not hold that in with the 10 of Wands. Do not hold that in. Because this is what's here for you. Ace of Cups. You guys got a lot of emotional energy, a lot of Cups energy. Yeah, you could have dealt with some hardships, could be dealing with hardships, but don't allow yourself to carry this into it with you. If anything, use it, especially with this laying right on top, using what you feel like is a burden and create something with this Temperance energy. See the brighter side, the bigger picture. Just funny because that Sag energy is seeing the bigger picture. And they really want you to think big. You got the Gibeus move. You got the Cancer energy, which is in its own home in Monday when it comes out. You got this Leo energy with the Sun energy, this solar plexus energy, this such bright illuminating energy. And if we even think about the third quarter moon, it's like it's half. It's like it wants this balance for you, this light, this dark, this spiritual, this practical, this love. Because love is truth, love is honesty, love is open. Love is also patient and kind. And love allows itself to see the bigger picture and take a step back and realize we may have both 3 cups, but we still got 2 cups we can sit and dive into. Spirit, I am feeling hmm. Hmm. That's why, because you're not supposed to be in there. Like something's off. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this too. All right, Spirit. What do you got for full moons and cancers? Something we need to know and understand. Some of you may have a fear of heartbreak, things not going the way that you want it to go in relationships, in it's like when you feel like you get down to the root of your emotions, people won't get to understand you. People won't know you. And you feel like you really, in order for people to actually like and enjoy you or get to know you, you have to tap into this different energy. And that's why it's really like they really want you to get comfortable in your own body and the freedom of it, because you feel like you can't have this in-depth energy that you so longingly want and are asking for. Yeah, it's like once you feel like once you open up, you have to be a certain way with this. Like you can only be yourself with yourself, right? With this energy. And that's why they want you, like, if you want love, say you want love. If you don't want love, you don't want love. If you don't, but don't shut out all love together, right? That can be platonic, that can be family, that can be romantic, that can be career, that can be passion, that can be self. So spiritual, don't cut it out altogether. Don't stifle yourself. Because then that makes you with own discomfort in your own body. Like, I can only trust me. And then you start looking at yourself in a distorted way. Anything else in regards to the women and Cancer spirit for them? Still anything in regards to this women and Cancer? I'm hearing some of you may have went through. It just keeps popping up. They both do. Some of you may. Where do I want to sit you? I want to sit you right here. I'm not gonna lie, Ashe. Some of you may have went through some. Yeah, it's like y'all got the same reading almost. And, some may have went through like some bad business deals, some shady deals, or somebody used you, used your name, your energy. And then on the other half, I'm hearing like this old love, like you may have not been as comfortable with yourself in it, as proud or as happy in it as you thought you should have been or wanted to be, because you knew what it was. And for some of you may return. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this right now. It looks like almost like a pyramid. We got 2 up top, 3 in the middle, 3 almost in the middle, but there's like 2, and then there's 1 on top of it, and then it kind of angles off to over the side this way from that third one that's at the bottom. Then there's 2 more. Then over here, the third one that's on the bottom, there's 2 more, but it's right under it, kind of creating its own row. So for on this half, and you guys share energy, so I'm just going to do this half first and this half. On this side, we have hidden agenda, and not for you. Power couple, someone you and Uranus. And in the middle, you both have this water Leo energy, right? This, like I said, it showed up both times. There's this sun, this moon energy, this pulling into both of those complexities of how they work with each other, how they're there and they help each other in a sense of that. Everybody always got the sun and moon, but it's like they really do help and work with each other. If it was always the sun, it reminds me of the movie Moon, right? And they had this brand new moon guardian welcoming here. And the moon guardian just seemed like, this is not the one, like, it ain't it. And he had a lot of obstacles, but when the sun was out, it was scorching the plants. The people were too hot. It was drying up stuff. They needed that calm of the moon to help bring in the water of the oceans, to allow them to sleep and replenish themselves, allow just the coolness of the air and the relaxation. So it needs that balance. So with this hidden agenda, not for you power couple, let me know that you guys may have mixed business and pleasure, and there's never anything wrong with that as long as it's done right. Because pleasure being mixed with pleasure sometimes don't work. So you get what the fuck I'm saying? You get what the fuck I'm saying. Don't let people tell you not to do this because one thing didn't work out for them, or they know a few people didn't work out for them. Ain't nothing you wanted to summer house done. Okay? Anywho, anyway. It was a hidden agenda. And with this, it's almost that's like I said, with this shock, but not really shocked. It's like you already kind of knew, like you were following that intuition, that Seven of Wands energy. Like, I'm going to leave myself out of this bullshit before I get too deep in. And that's why I also said you feel like you can't allow people too deep in because then they may manipulate you. They may be bad. It isn't what you were expecting or wanting. You thought you were going to be this great power couple when you guys stepped in, you walked in on the scene, everything was going to be great. Like you showed up and you showed out, but you recognize like they were not as fully who they were supposed to be. All along, like they had this hidden agenda, like they were trying to get into your depths and burn you up and have you boiling almost. Like I said, it could have been a shady deal, it could have been them lying to you, it could have been them using your name, your energy, whatever it was. And it was a sense that you recognized, like, wow, it almost made you want to hide your face. The way that they were hiding theirs, it almost made you want to hide your face. Like, I don't know, like, I know it went mad, like, well, please don't look at me, like, oh, it was my. And it's like, that's not your weight to bear. That's not your weight to carry. What you did and how you showed up and somebody not showing up in the way that they should have is not a reflection of you, it's an infliction on you. Right? Because we always like, you know, you get what you get. No, not all the time. Some people trying to take more. Some people recognize what they don't need to do so they can gather from somebody else, and they do that too. Sometimes you don't always get what you give. And that's what this situation was. You didn't get what you give. You thought it was going to be great and wonderful, and sadly it wasn't. And with this personal issue, this is, like I said, it could be business. With this personal issue, I realized it wasn't. And with this someone new, though, in this Uranus, which is also led by that Aquarius energy, bringing love into the situation, this someone new, them sparks are going to fly. And that's where that boom also came in. It's like that boom, and that's the release of like somebody that also is into, and Aquarius is about humanitarianism, being out there with the people, for the people, of the people. Yes. um for sure. And it's recognizing that, like, I'm in here, I'm doing it, and you're gonna have somebody that is on the same wavelength, the same mode and mindset as you, tapping into the depths of that water, the cleansing, the truth, the tranquility, and the openness of that water, but also the leadership, the powerhouse, the strength, the courage of the Leo. And you both are going to have that. That's why towards the bottom it still had the power couple, because that was like where it intersected for the both. You're still going to be a power couple. And I'm feeling like you enjoy mixing your business with your relationship. Like, you like people having the same interests as you. That is perfectly fine. That is a-okay. And that also reminds me of that Queen of Pentacles energy, that Capricorn energy, where you are, which is my sister sign, like Moon's sister sign, of tapping into that and realizing, I want that. I can have that. You can. You absolutely can. And you're recognizing, just not with this person. This person, like, y'all both staring at each other. Like, one person faces in hidden and you feel like you gotta hide it. No, you're both staring at each other so close you can smell each other's breath. You can feel the rush. Feel the rush, right? And with this Uranus coming in, it's an expansion of that. That's why they don't want you to limit yourself, your mindset. Like, you're right there, you may just need an adjustment of who you're working with, how you're working with them, how it operates for you. And like I said, with this Lion Leo energy coming in, you can change that at any time. And like I said, don't hide your face, because like I said, they may have been using your name, your clout, your energy, whatever, to get this. People want to see you. People like you for you. They're like, oh. And they're realizing, like, why is their business going up? Like, I thought the new business plan would have been great. And the new business plan would have been great, but you're no longer behind it. No offense, but it is what it is. You were doing a lot of, like, that whole hidden agenda. They put a lot more into being hidden with that agenda than actually working on the agenda with you. Shit was falling through. They weren't actually contacting people. They weren't actually setting appointments. They were, whatever it was, it just did not work. And it was not going to work. And you're recognizing that and you're feeling that. And that's why you're feeling the rest of the news where it's like, wow, they might be hitting me. Okay, shit. And you're taking that in and recognizing, like, oh, okay, let me bring the love of my passion back into the love of what I actually enjoy into it. Then on this side, It's very giving me very much romantic vibes, very in love vibes. And like I said, the same energy that you both share is the water Leo. But on this side, we have it is safe to fall, past love, Cancer, don't give up, reunited. So this is someone that, like I said, you feel like maybe you weren't as happy, like you wanted to actually fall. You wanted to be with this person. You didn't feel anything wrong. It actually felt like a love that is something that you knew beforehand. Like it felt warm. It felt comforting. It felt like I've been here before. Like I've known you before. And it feels like that sense of pulling it in, being like, wow, like you looking at me and I'm feeling you. And with this Cancer energy, this depth, you feel like maybe you had on too much of a hard exterior, especially with it coming in twice with the water and the Cancer energy. Maybe you get the words together. Um, you felt like you couldn't truly, like I said, you feel like if you truly let people in, they wouldn't truly understand you, they wouldn't stick around. You feel like once they truly got to the depths, it would have scared them a little bit of how you looked, almost unhuman, unearthly. It just, the way that you feel like you think or operate or move, and you're true to let somebody in and you let them fall in love with you, fall in like with you, be around you, just get to know you in that sense. And like you both felt it, you both recognized it. Like you both felt this depth of emotion, but you feel like you couldn't allow them to swim in it. Like you didn't want to share, you shared, but you didn't want to share too much. You laid back, but you didn't lay back too much. Like it was like in a sense of like, get way too deep into this. Are they going to be able to dive as deep as I can? Are they going to be able to touch and feel as amazing as I can? Are they looking at me the way that I'm looking at them? And I'm hearing like, I want them to be, I'm hearing that stupid saying, make sure that when you get married, the man is more in love with you than you are them, and vice versa. It's just like, what kind of sense does that make? I don't want anybody to, like I said, some people don't give as much as you give. Sometimes you don't give what you get, but you want to make sure that it's a balance of things and recognizing that. Because if you feel like you're more in love, you're going to turn into bitterness, resentment, anger, and you didn't want that either. And it's like in a sense of like recognizing, I also don't want them to be more in love with me, because what if I can't meet their standards and they're expecting more out of me than what I can give, and starting into, so it just turned into just a sense of like, I can't fully release and allow my body within myself to be shown outward, to be given. And this why we also got don't give up, all you need is love in the background. It's because they don't want you to give up on that romantic love, on the depths of that, because you do have somebody with this water and Leo energy coming in that is going to be very strong, very prominent, very proud of you, to be with you, to discover you, to dive into those depths and know that they can come out with you into that. And they want you to know that you don't need to be hidden within your own body around them, because you got reunited as well. It's gonna be like that ocean. I feel the rush, feel the rush, feel it. Yeah, both got it. But it, yeah, this kind of did turn to a love reading. Anyhow, anyway, but it definitely does feel like you guys are gonna be coming into that. Like I said, this love felt so familiar to you that you felt like they were your own body. They were an extension of you. I'm hearing like, you know me just a little. Okay. And I always still stick by nobody to know you better than you know yourself, but they were okay with getting to know you and discovering you and going with those phases and changes of emotions and ideas and things of that sort. Please let me be able to twist. Oh, as you can see, I can really twist my neck. But anyway, I'm for you recognize like, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with me also feeling home in my body in somebody else. And that's what the is safe to fall is. I'm mad at you, I'm unhappy, and I want you to feel as badly as I do. And you're afraid, I'm hearing this is what you're afraid of when you guys reunite, of this happening, of it being this yelling, of it being this, oh, you know, this why it didn't work out. This is what it is. And you feel like there's gonna be a lot of blaming, a lot of fighting, a lot of yelling, a lot of just disruption, but it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not gonna be any yelling. It's not gonna be any fighting. They're not mad or unhappy with you. I'm hearing, like I said, they with this Leo and water energy coming in, they felt the way that you felt. Like they wanted to go into their depths too. They were okay with diving in with you. That's why you got up top. It is safe to fall when this person comes back. And I'm not talking about the falling out right at the end, past. I still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. They're still thinking about you the way that you're thinking about them. And especially with a lot of this Cancer water energy coming in. And this isn't the relationship that did have a lot of yelling, not a cussing, not a fighting. It was just like you know it's toxic. And that's why they want you to come from your own body to know when to have that freedom, which I also wrote, and that release. This is somebody that you, like I said, you felt at home with them outside of your own body. The hell? What's going on? Thank you. We got safe space. I need a secured space to open up. Yeah. I'm here maybe in the situation that you guys were in, you guys couldn't provide that to each other at the moment that you guys were together. You maybe feel like you both couldn't provide that with each other. Yeah, I'm approaching with nothing but kindness. We got friendly. So you may be thinking about reaching out. You may be thinking about reaching out. But I'm hearing with the safe space, maybe you guys feel like, because we do gotta get an safe default, you feel like maybe you didn't have the right tools, maybe the right funds, the right place, the right mindset to create a safe space. But I'm hearing you were already the safe space. That's all I needed to open up. And just you guys recognizing that. But I feel like with this, again, this full moon in Cancer coming in as your main energy of the card that you chose, and recognizing that your personal issues come to resolution. Like I said, it feels like, again, you're coming to home in your own body again. You're okay in recognizing that no matter what situation, I'm still going to be the longest standing relationship I have. And I'm okay with feeling that for myself. I'm okay with allowing this earth shattering emotion to push me forward and to allow me this growth, this process. Yeah, love. I love you and I only want to add happiness to your life. They really adore and cherish you. And they want the best, and I'm hearing they need the best for you. We got growth and unsolicited advice. We have, I see something inside of you I admire and I would like to learn from you. We got unsolicited advice. I'm certain I know best. I'd hate to say I told you so. This coming in is going with that safe space card. I'm hearing like you felt like maybe if you did that, they would kind of give kind of like maybe a judginess, maybe an undertone of that because you saw so much of yourself or you were so comfortable with yourself around them. And sometimes the advice that's given, especially if it's not warranted or asked, it can kind of jerk you in the wrong way in your own body and be like, are you looking at me in that way? Are you judging me? Are you? So with this growth coming in and it's right on top of this past love and this Leo and this friendly energy, it's they see something inside of you and they would like to learn to recognize like, I don't ever want to say anything where it feels like I told you so. I don't want to say anything that makes it feel like I know you better than you, you know? So, yeah, with this past stuff coming in, it's up to you if you want it or not. Again, you will know if you're ready or not. But yeah, you will absolutely know if you're ready or not. So just take it up to you, and that's why they want you to just kind of take a moment, dance a little bit, feel the rush of your own body, your own mind, your own choices. Because Cancer energy and water energy does come with a lot of reflection, going back, nostalgia. So allow yourself that. With this reunited, it doesn't feel bad. Like I said, they're not going to come in yelling. Like they've also grown. They come with a different perspective, and they still want to allow you to be that safe space because you were also that for them. For this, we got goodbye. Like I said, this person you're saying goodbye to this not so great power couple. We got goodbye. The time has come to part ways. Yeah, they're not for you, and you've recognized that. You've realized that. You've grown into like, okay, all right, I see it. Like I'm going for bigger. I'm going for better. I'm going for different. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that anymore. We got help. let's be, I'm going to be a part of your health and wellness journey. Yeah, the people coming in, they care about you. Like I said, especially if you're a power couple and you're mixing business or pleasure, maybe they were a little bit too business last time. Maybe they were a little bit too pleasure last time. But this person, they're going to be like, okay, yes, we have 5 meetings, but you haven't eaten in a little bit. You also haven't been drinking water for the past couple of days, and you know you're going to get a headache. It's those type of things where you're going to be like, okay, now they're not just caring about us business and us getting this, but they actually care about the person that they're in a business with. Like, wow, they like actually care about me and my health and what's going on in my mindset and my wellness journey. And they're like, have you journaled in a bit? Have you, meditated a bit? It's going to be those things. Collaboration. Let's work together to achieve shared success. Like I said, this power couple that's coming in for you, they're going to want to work with you to achieve shared success. They're not going to take, they're not going to lie, they're not going to steal, they don't have hidden agendas. No, it says curious. I'm intrigued and want to learn more. And you both have this energy for sure, especially with Uranus coming in. You both have this energy of wanting to learn more about your business, wanting to learn more about yourself. And I'm hearing like you guys aren't the type of people that like run out of things to talk about, run out of things to do, especially in the realm of work that you guys are doing. There's always a spark. There's always this like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And it's like you guys are in the same field, same similar field, but not the same, but you're able to collaborate together like, okay, you wait, can I drive? It's like kind of like it's like this weird thing. It's like you both have these skills and you thought about it come together in the weirdest, most collaborative, like crazy way. Like, wow, I didn't even know we can do that. Like, did you think that that was why I did not? I'm hearing like you guys are like the invention of TV. You are like the invention of TV. We got Grapevine coming in. I heard something you're going to be interested in. This is coming from the old person. They're going to try to come with the deal, and the way that it's coming in, especially with this goodbye and this grapevine right on top of the knot for you, I heard something. You're gonna it's not gonna sit right with you. Like that page of swords is gonna start. You're gonna be like this. You have water the intuition that they're gonna be like this don't feel right. Like I heard something. What do you mean you heard something? We worked together. We're supposed to, it's going to be something that is like, this is so off, it can't even be turned on. Like, you know, like, this is so off, it can't even be turned on. It says, you're a nuisance, I feel obligated to associate with you. Yeah, they felt like they had to tell you. They wanted to tell you before you found out about the opportunity because they weren't going to tell you. And then they found out that the person, like I said, that they are really want to work with you. They really want to deal with you. They really want to talk with you. So that's why they felt obligated to tell you any of this. It's like, oh, let me tell them before they figure it out. Let me tell them before somebody else does. Oh, yeah. I heard that the grapevine and you're going to be Israel. Like, yeah, I heard, like, maybe this company knowing that they was feeding them meals and like, okay, well, where's your partner? Oh, no, they're busy. And then it's like, okay, I have to tell you because they keep asking about you and now they're finna come to the office and I need you to know that it's like I said, it's going to be something where they feel like they have to tell you because of what they've been doing behind the scenes, trying to undercut you, trying to get the deal, trying to, yeah, we got unfriendly. I have a hostile attitude. They're not happy to tell you. They're not happy to tell you about this deal. They're not happy to share it with you. And they don't realize like that's what they got into. That's what they got into. Yeah, we got positive. My intentions are pure and I only want to improve your life. Yeah, but don't worry. The person that's coming in, and I'm hearing, honestly, it may be this person that's been asking about you that the other person has been trying to avoid telling you about. It may just be this person, not for all, but I'm feeling like that's why they've been seeking you out. Not to be like in a couple, but the more that you guys talk and come together, it's going to tap really into that Uranus curious energy of like, wow, like, I knew you were great because I heard about the work that you've done in the past, but like you are also great as a person. Like this is amazing. I feel so great around you. Like I knew it was the right person. I knew like, and when I kept asking, they kept saying like, but I knew that that just didn't sound like you. And they are gonna feel it like, yeah, they're gonna like check in. Like I said, they popping up. They wanna hear from you. I want to catch up and make sure everything is okay. Yeah, they wanna hear from you. They wanna work with you. They want to deal with you, and that may lead to a new relationship, or they may put you around in certain situations where you do meet your new partner, or this someone who can just start off with just the power, and then the couple later, it just stays a power. But it's definitely given that energy of like, yeah, they're very honest. They're very honest. It says, I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. And they are. They are and they will be. Because this last person, they're going to recognize, like, oh, yeah, I'm never, oh, yeah. And then they're just cut off their own foot. Trying to cut off your leg. We got tribe. We seem very aligned in a lot of ways. You're my kind of people. What did I say? They like, I heard about you. We're actually working with you now. Like, it's so amazing. This is so great. Like, yes, I want this for me. Like, I need this for me. So yeah, the person that you're getting rid of, the person that only feels like they gotta tell you because, oh shit, if I don't, but you already say goodbye. You're recognizing like you already done packed up your shit. You recognizing like, you caught me in worse than a 360 deal. I got the 3 out of the 60 in this shit. Like, what the fuck? So, yeah. And then with this past love, just allow yourself to be truthful and honest about how you felt, about how you were processing things, about where your new emotion may be, how they will work and interact with you. Just allow that in. Tap into both of these, because either way, that water and Leo energy is popping out strong. That strength, that fun, that excitement, that solar plexus, that sacral chakra, all of that is coming out. So let's go ahead and get some affirmations, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah. Kind of turned into a love reading, and it kind of didn't. So, we do. Yeah, let's spiritual key. Yeah, definitely get comfortable with your body. If you dance, dance. If you sing, sing. Start doing things that make you feel at home with yourself, comfortable with yourself, knowing yourself. So what do you got for the full moons? Cancers? No. Just no. That's it. One more time. Yeah, I felt that too. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. Again, they want you to be aware of your body, your growth, your changes, where you're going. Feel the rush. I feel the rush, 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 rush. Ooh, I feel the rush, 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 rush. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. Again, yes, recognizing I'm good. I'm good. I want to stay awake. I'm not gonna stay awake worried about things. Like, I'm gonna pour love into the situation, kindness, like, yeah, that's what I know. That's what I know I can do, and that's what I'm gonna act on. Anything else, spirit? Compassion is my compass. I'm willing to hold space for the experience of others. Yes. Like I said, whatever this is, your personal resolution is coming to that end, is coming to that result. It's here, baby. I love it for you. It's bright, it's shiny, it's the climax. But yeah, this has been your reading. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share, all those good things, all the good things, all the good things. Till next time.